general evaluation itself. I think today's was a very well managed program. And I commend our Toastmaster of the Day, Srini, for really managing the time extremely well. We had an on-time start, and every single segment, when I was going through the agenda, every single segment was exactly on time. Thank you very much, sir. The Toastmaster of the Day again, he introduced all the appointment holders within the short time that he had, and we went very quickly into the meeting, and we proceeded without any delays whatsoever. Going into the meeting itself, we had 4 speeches today. All of them had incredible value to the club and to the audience. Alan gave a speech about what we should be looking forward to in our new term. For a club, they are very important suggestions, the things that we could do in order to improve what we already have. Secondly, Prasanna spoke about yoga. The 3 aspects of yoga that he brought about, like what Faye mentioned in the evaluation as well, very clearly articulated what yoga is about in layman's terms, without going into all the mysticism that is related to yoga. The 3rd speech was from MK. He spoke about not wasting your food because of the 970 million people who are going hungry, who really cannot even have a square meal a day. The P4 speech by Nitin, an inspirational topic about how we have to live life in order to have a peaceful passing. The evaluations also had a lot of value. I think the computer leadership evaluation was of incredible value to everybody, right? Awesome. Faye brought out all the good points about Prasanna's speech. Thank you very much, Faye, for that. And I think Faye has really grown up to be a very confident speaker. She comes up here, she looks at people rather than looking down like she was prone to in the beginning. Zaid was very specific about the guidelines on how to improve a P3 speech. Certain of those things I thought you could have been a little more encouraging. You brought out a lot of feedback, but I think the feedback was very good. So it helps to improve people's perception about what they are doing wrong, so that they can correct it in the subsequent speeches. Rahul, a very encouraging evaluation again. So in all, I think the program today was done very well. It was run very well. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Now on to my job as a language evaluator. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment on the use of the word of the day today, and if I have time, I'll go through the good use of language and the incorrect use of language that I caught today. So, word of the day usage. An innovation from India, Zaid. And an innovation from India and an innovation from the West. Yoga appears to be an innovation from the West these days. That is present. Srini, innovative stuff. Maybe you should not use the word stuff, but still you use the word of the day. You said innovative idea, innovative topic, all of them from you, Srini. Rahul said, the way you portrayed death was a very innovative topic. Very good use of the word of the day. The rest of the folks, even though innovation is one of the very common words used in Cisco, failed to use it. So please try to use the word of the day so that you build that in your vocabulary as you go forward.
How about my word innovation? You missed that?
The word innovation?
Yeah.
Innovation from India?
No. When I was giving evaluation to MK.
Right, okay. Yeah, you did it twice.
Word innovation.
Alright, now on to the sparklers, the items that really sparkled from today's use of the English language. Zaid, contortion of your body. Yoga, obviously, the participants that do yoga, they have to contort their body in specific ways, and Zaid was alluding to that. Present. Reduce the paunch, reduce your weight, and reduce your blood pressure. Use of repetition. It's a rhetorical device. It adds to the power of your and value of your speech itself. Meditation calms the mind. Breathing connects the body to the mind, and physical exercises towards the body. Again, it's a triad that you use. Very good. MK, I thought you used the language, English language, very, very well today. So I heard a lot of good use of the English language today. Love food and hate waste. You use contrast, which is another rhetorical device. Some people eat to live, but others live to eat. Again, a quote almost to the point of a cliche, but again, a very good use of that particular phrase in the context of your speech today. I am not starting with the presumption that you overeat, because when you said you have to love food, people would suddenly tend to think that or presume that there is the speaker is asking you to eat more food. You're not doing that. You're saying that that's not the presumption that you have. On one end of the spectrum, we have a rising tide of prosperity, and on the other end, there is a vacuum. Now, you use contrast very well here. Also, you use some other rhetorical devices like yeah. So you use rhetorical devices again in that one sentence. No food, no hope, and they live in hunger. Start loving food, start hating waste. Again, definition. And again, you added to that, start loving food, start hating waste, and teach our future generation. So you already brought in some value to the future generation by following certain principles that you outlined in your speech today. Again, your evaluator already spoke about this. Make a date with your refrigerator. I thought that was very interesting use of the words. It was very, very nicely done, especially in the context of your speech. Start saving money, start saving the environment. Again, use of repetition. Nitin used some very good words and phrases as well. He mentioned the circle of life. Death grieves us and it pains us. He experienced his own death. And he also used knife cutting through butter. So it should be as smooth. Our death should be as smooth as that. There was a usage of time is currency of love. Time is a currency of love. And he also used balance of health, wealth, and purpose. Rao said words are very powerful weapons. Yes, they are, indeed. And so, please use good words and reduce the incorrect use of the language. Since this is all the time that I have, I am not going into